I don't knock, I just appear. Don't need words, they shift in fear. Every chair turns when I walk in. Not by force, just who I've been. I don't explain, I don't repeat. What I build, they can't compete. The room belongs to me. No crown, no key, just silence, presence, legacy. I don't speak loud, I let it be. But every head turns when the room belongs to me. Low voice, steady eyes, no poker face, just no disguise. They bet on luck, I bet on law. I move 1 inch, they drop their draw. I don't blink, I don't rush. Power don't beg, and I don't bluff. The room belongs to me. No crown, no key, just silence, presence, legacy. I don't speak loud, I let it be. But every head turns when the room belongs to me. Whoa. They chase gold, they chase speed. I just plan and let it see. I don't race, I place the stone. They build in noise, I build alone. The room belongs to me. No chain, no plea, just fire under calm and strategy. I don't show strength, I let it breathe. But make no mistake, the room belongs to me. I don't rush, I don't stall. Every step's a warning call. They speak loud, I stay low. But I'm the reason shadows grow. No gold rings, no gold chain, but they flinch when they hear my name. I walk like smoke, like fire, cool and quiet, climbing higher. No badge, no throne, no rule to quote. I burn through walls, I don't take notes. I don't bluff, I don't choke, I own the ground. I walk like smoke. Sharp, suit clean, quiet raged, stitched in the seam. I don't smile, I don't plead, but I get what I need. They plan loud, I plan tight, and I strike when they sleep at night. I walk walk like smoke, move like fire, cool and quiet, climbing higher, no badge, no throne, no rule to quote. Burn through walls, I don't take notes, I don't bluff, I don't choke, high on the ground, I walk like smoke. If you see me, it's too late. I don't knock, I reshape fate. No flags, no deal, no script, no code, just boots and silence down a war-torn road. I walk like smoke, move like fire, cold precision, rising higher. No name carved, no passport, still they know I walk like smoke. Cards down, eyes don't blink, smoke curls up, I barely think. Whispers hum, the room leans in. They don't know I play to win. I don't chase, I don't fold. What I hold, you'll never know. It's all chips and blood on this table. Luck don't speak and truth ain't stable. One hand clean, one under the coat. Every bet's a silent note. I don't flinch, I don't bluff, I play slow and I play rough. Whiskey burns, lights stay low, eyes red, hearts before they show. They smile sweet, they play their part, but I cut through soul, not just the cards. No fear, no prayer, just quiet power in the air. It's all chips and blood on this table. Luck don't speak and truth ain't stable. One hand clean, one under the coat. Every bet's a silent note. I don't flinch, I don't bluff, I play slow and I play rough. Every chip's a story of, every win a silent code. They gamble dreams, I gamble pain, and I always leave with more than gain. It's all chips and blood on this table. Faith means nothing when you're able. No dice, no luck, no holy dove, just control, just silence, just push and shove. I don't flinch, I don't bluff, I take what's mine. That's enough. Silence grows where love should be, and I still hear my father speak through me. He said, you can win but lose your soul if your heart's not what you hold. What is a man if he can cry? What is truth if it's all denied? You can rule, you can demand, but if you don't understand, then tell me, what is a man? Build the well, then leave it there. We speak so loud, but are we there? What is a man if he won't bend? What is love if it won't mend? All these trophies, all these plans, still I ask with open hands. Tell me, what is a man? What is a man? He don't speak loud, but his word holds weight. Carries the world, but don't call it fate. Hands are up, back is warm, but in the storm, that's where he's born. You won't see him cry, you won't see him bend, but he'll break and build it all again. He's built from stone, carved by fire, runs on grit and burned out tires. Won't back down, won't let go. He's the mountain when the rivers overflow. Not just muscle, not just bone. He's heart, he's soul, he's built from stone. Carries his scars like a second skin. Loses the fight, but still walks in. Don't wear a crown, don't need a throne. Just earns his name in battle alone. He don't need praise, he don't need eyes. He's the silence when the wild things arise. He's built from stone, carved by fire, runs on grit and burned out tires. Won't back down, won't let go. He's the mountain when the rivers overflow. Not just muscle, not just bone. He's heart, he's soul, he's built from stone. He's the shelter in the war. He's the knock you don't ignore. When the world gives way and the lights go black, he's the one still standing back to back. He's built from stone, carved by fire, soul forged deep in the darkest wild. Fate won't rust, won't break or fold. He's the legend that the old man told. Not just muscle, not just bone. He's heart, he's soul, he's built from stone. don't raise my voice, I don't chase. Let the world catch up at its own pace. Notes fall slow from these hands, like I planned it all in foreign lands. No fast cars, no loud rings. I built my throne from quieter things. Just keys and silence, gold and grace. I made my mark without a race. Let the storm roll, I'll still be still. I don't rush what time will fill. Smooth as smoke, sharp as wine. What I've got took years to find. Cold room, warm sound, old soul in a newer town. They talk loud, but I just play one slow riff and I clear the way. No spotlight, no cheap thrill, just high ground and iron will. Just keys and silence, gold and grace. I made my mark without a race. Let the storm roll, I'll still be still. I don't rush what time will fill. Smooth as smoke, sharp as wine. What I've got took years to find. They call it luck, I call it time. They bought loud, I bought mine. No fireworks, no flame, but every room remembers my name. Just keys and silence, slow control. I don't sell out, I play the soul. Let the world spin, I'll hold the chord. Every step I took, I could afford. Smooth as smoke, sharp as wine, and every note exactly mine. If there's a plan, it ain't for me. Just smoke and silence endlessly. Heaven don't speak, but I still bleed.
Didn't rush, didn't beg, let 'em run while I learned the edge. Watch the game from the back row, stack my moves nice and slow. Didn't flash, didn't shout, now they all wanna know how it turned out. I took my time, made it mine, step by step, line by line. Didn't need fast, I needed real. Built my world on what I second floor. Now the sky don't feel that high no more. Gold watch, but I don't race. I just let the world move at my pace. No shortcuts, no disguise. Every wind still fits my size. I took my time, made it mine, step by step, line by line. Didn't need fast, I needed real. Built my world on what I feel. Now I walk smooth, dressed in calm. Everything I got came from charm. Patience paid where pride would fall. They ran loud, I heard the call. Now I toast to days they missed and smile like this was always it. I took my time, made it mine. Didn't chase, I drew the line. Didn't need fast, I needed truth. I let the world grow into proof. Now I move slow, but never wrong. That's why I've been rich all along.
No army mark behind his name. No gold to buy, no cards to play. Bare hands, cold nights, broken road. He turned dust into stone and never told a soul. Didn't shout, didn't beg, laid every brick with blood he bled. He built an empire. All alone, they laughed when he was digging deep. Said one man can't sow what the kings will reap. But while they drank and cursed the sky, he was stacking pain into something high. Didn't break, didn't run, carved his future in the setting sun. He built an empire of one. No crown, no guard, no loaded gun. Every war rose from will alone. From the dirt to the throne, he carved his own. No glory sung, no banner flown, but he built an empire. All alone, no cheers in the end, no medals, no stage, just dust on his boots and fire in his age. But when they stand in what he made, they'll never know how much it weighed. and now it's strong.
First person, hey, I see your lie. Your lips say no, but your soul replies. You walked in free, but you won't leave clean. I've marked your heart, I've touched your dream. You belong to me, don't fight it now. You can scream or plead, I'll show you how. You dance too close to a flame like me. Now every breath you take belongs to me. I don't beg, I don't chase, I just wait with a shadowed face. You thought you played, but I don't lose. You were mine the day you had to choose. You belong to me, no turning back. I don't need chains, I don't need traps. You gave yourself with every glance. Now you're caught inside this slow romance. I don't whisper, I don't scream, but I live inside your every dream. Try to run, try to flee, but baby, love moves silently. You belong to me, don't fake the fight. You feel it deep when you turn out the light. No one else can break this thread, 'cause I'm the voice inside your head. You belong to me, and you always will.
I spoke with fears when words were weak, buried dreams I couldn't speak. Build my name from dust and flame. Every wind still wore the shame. No one watched, but I still rose. One broken step, 10 silent blows. I built this with no light, no God, left pieces of me on every side. No song, no flight. No comfort came, no hand reached out, just echo halls and whispered doubt. The crown they chase I never wore, but I bled truth behind every door. Didn't beg, didn't break, just carried weight they couldn't take. I built this with no light, no guide, left pieces of me on every side. No song, no flag, no finish line. You see the man, not what I left behind. Died inside. I built this with no cheers, no crowd, no crown of gold, no oath out loud. Still I walk, still I climb, but don't mistake me for what I left behind.
Black coat, black keys under my hands. A storm in the rhythm, no need for a band. Every note I play is loaded around, and this old piano's got a killer sound. Ghost in the wire, howling the strings. I play for the silence, not for the kings. These ivory teeth don't smile, they bite, ripping through the dark like a match in the night. No blade, no gun, no smoke to breathe, just blood on the keys and a rebel's creed. They say the devil used to play like this, with fingers on fire and a grin you'd miss. But I don't bargain and I don't pray. I let the low notes drag them all away. You can run from the fire, drown in the flood, but I play louder when I smell blood. These ivory teeth don't smile, they bite, ripping through the dark like a match in the night. No blade, no gun, no smoke to breathe, just blood on the keys and a rebel's creed. Tick, 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 that hammer falls. One wrong chord and the silence calls. But I don't stop by digging deep. I play till the whole world falls asleep. Tick, 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 that hammer falls. One wrong chord and the silence calls. But I don't stop by digging deep. I play till the whole world falls asleep. Tick, 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 that hammer falls. One wrong chord and the silence calls. But I don't stop by digging deep. I play till the whole world falls asleep. These ivory teeth don't smile, they bite, dragging all your demons into the light. No blade, no gun, no shoulder bleed, just thunder on the keys and a rebel's need.
No one stood by when the storm came down. He walked through fire, never made a sound, no blueprint drawn, no deal signed. Just a man, a plan, and a brutal grind. They said you'll fall, it's too much weight, but he kept walking, never took the bait. He laid every brick with his bare hands. No applause, no crowd, no marching band. Built a kingdom from ash and stone, all by himself, all on his own. No shortcut, no safety net, just blood, sweat, and no regret. He worked by moonlight, slept on steel. 1,000 doubts he had to kill. No partner, no lifeline thrown, just empty rooms and a ringing phone. But the walls grew high, the nights turned clean, and what he made, no one could dream. He laid every brick with his bare hands. No applause, no crowd, no marching band. Built a kingdom from ash and stone, all by himself, all on his own. No shortcut, no safety net, just blood, sweat, and no regret. You see the throne, but not the cause. The years he burned, the things he lost. But he stood tall through wind and flame, and no one else can claim his name. He laid every brick with his bare hands. No applause, no crowd, no marching band. He didn't build it to be known. He built it strong enough to stand alone. No shortcut, no safety net, just soul, fire,